Hey right guys, Trace Munch's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 18 of the original season 1, which is of course, as you all know at this point, the first episode that we're watching that I have never ever seen before. All 17 episodes leading up to this I had seen back in 2018. I couldn't remember half the stuff that we've watched, but we did get to episode 18 and then I was like, oh, I'm just more into other shows, I'm going to drop the originals, and that's what I did. And then 5 years later we come back to it and I've enjoyed it a lot more the second time through. I feel like I said, care about these characters a lot more and the storylines that are going on, and having a lot of fun with it. And I think watching this alongside the Vamp Diaries, it is going at a bit of a slower pace than I would have liked, but at the same time it's funny kind of having them side by side, because I think season 5 of the Vampire Diaries compared to season 1 of the originals, I think the originals takes the crown on that one so far. So, definitely does, because season 5 of Vampire Diaries is decent, but it's probably the weakest season of that show so far. But episode 18, guys, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like, as it does help the video and it does help the channel. And Patreon is linked down below if you want the early and uncuts to the Vamp Diaries, the originals, and every other show that I do. I really want to aim to get most of this show and the Vamp Diaries done next year or this year by the time this episode's on YouTube. At least with Patreon, to try and get through most of it, just because I'll be here I can't keep doing this universe for the next 3 years of my life. So I won't get it finished in 2024. Are we on 2024? Oh my god, I won't get it finished in that year, but I want to get the main chunk of it done and get it done like in the first half of the year after. That's the plan. We shall see. But for now, guys, let's do this.
After the night we had, I expected you to sleep in.
Oh.
Yes, well, morning sun offers the best light.
Oh.
Hold
Just
still.
whipped that up in the morning, did he? Oh.
Well,
Oh,
are you going to show me?
The painting is a gift. All I ask is for the promise of your allegiance. One never knows when a powerful witch might come in handy.
Well then.
Yeah, I'm wrong. They could just whip up some random ass spell that just stops a whole storyline in its tracks. Why is your neck so twisted? What the bloody hell? Are they doing this for fun? Hey, we've all been there.
Monique, are you okay?
I don't know.
You sounded
Oh,
like
a
you were
little bit wild.
possessed.
Probably
I wasn't
was.
possessed. To do that, the fourth harvest girl must be resurrected. Which means it's time for Genevieve to die.
Is Genevieve the redhead, I think?
I do have a request. I'm told our coven hasn't been able to celebrate feast days in the open since Marcel restricted the use of magic.
Oh, we're opening that back up then.
The coven attempted to destroy my family, and you yourself held my siblings in unspeakable torment. And you would like a party for the witches.
Hey, everyone's got to have their party. The vampires have had theirs, the werewolves have had theirs. And the witch has a little party now.
Why don't you think it over?
I feel like a witch party is probably a bad idea, though. Do some big spell.
One would think you'd be a little more interested in attending to the needs of the mother of your child.
I think Klaus has forgotten that Hayla's pregnant.
Don't worry. I'll bring her home before the birth. No child of mine will be born in a swamp.
You gotta be kidding me. Seriously, what is going on? Who are all these people? Why are they standing out here all weird and lurky?
Do they think they're at Comic-Con, maybe?
A baby that isn't even born yet?
Get the baby. These freaks, they came here to see you.
Oh, so she's like the Jesus of werewolves.
My brother will soon invite you to a feast honoring the witches. You and your friends will graciously accept the invitation.
Oh, they'll bloody
Why the
love
hell would
that.
I do that?
Because if Elijah believes his treaty is working, he'll be less inclined to get in my way.
Klaus up to his own little storylines again. Shocker.
Resurrected witches are the ones who hexed Kieran in the first place. Why would she want to help?
Because it's my decree that she does. I believe the words you're looking for are thank you. And by all means, say no if you have an alternative.
No.
Does anyone care that her uncle's hexed? Her uncle's fine, I guess. This is more for Cammy, though.
Whatever you have to do, just help him.
He got hexed like 5 eps ago. It's been a slow hex.
1,000 years of family drama, pride, guilt, envy, all built up like a powder keg. All you have to do is light a match.
Right.
And where do we buy matches?
Look around, Marcel. We have nothing.
Started with
Marcellus!
nothing. Hell, things didn't get rolling until I turned you.
Those were the days, T. Let's go get them back.
Yeah, those are the days where we beheaded witches in the street. That was great fun. What do you think was going to happen?
To sacrifice yourself.
About that, I'm not going to be doing that.
Of course. It will be an honor to fulfill my duty to our coven.
Well, they're in the
But
herbology
it's not
class.
quite my time yet.
The ancestors were very clear. We need for you to die so our community can have the full power of the harvest.
Everyone else sacrifices until it's you, I guess.
Before I take my leave, I'd like to ensure that you have the power to control your own fate. The Michelson's mother, Esther, was a powerful witch. Her spell
She
book
was
contains
fine.
enchantments that we can use to our own ends. You'll have your sacrifice. But I have things to do before I die.
Very convenient that you want to do those things now.
I'm sorry, but I just remembered we're busy doing just about anything else that night.
Diego, this isn't a request. Your name is on that treaty. Now, if you have any difficulty whatsoever with your newfound position, I'd be more than willing to remove you.
I love that all his threats are just dead relaxed.
I take it you want me at the public show and the private party afterward?
That is correct.
I'd be happy to attend. And in return, you will owe the humans a favor.
You know, this show actually has some decent side characters. I don't think they're incredible, but obviously we love the main characters, but the side cast, it ain't too bad. Could be worse.
We're not going.
It's a new day in the quarter, Haley. I agree with Oliver. If we're gonna coexist, we have to play ball. We'll send a representative with a gift.
That was too easy. Don't trust him. Don't trust any of them.
What the hell is going on? Oh, the guy they found him.
Stop squirming. I don't care who you know, I'm gonna kneecap you right here.
How did you get him all the way from the swamp to here?
To me, it was as my guest. Might I recommend you release him before I opt to release you from your mortal coil?
Away with words.
Elijah's plan's a new reality.
Elijah's got you bowing down to witches. How long until you're kowtowing to werewolves?
Right. And who's gonna lead this rebellion, huh? You?
Me.
I got a few ideas.
I remember the last time I stood with you against an original. Didn't go so well.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is show
horribly.
that we won't bow down.
And you'll all die. No! If they somehow pull this off, I'm calling bullshit. There's zero... We'll see. It's all building up for the finale in a few eps.
You can't trust these people.
You're the one who picked up Klaus's coin. You, Marcel. All right, maybe T's got a short memory, but I don't. You're a coward.
Ooh. Okay. He's right.
When I picked up that coin, I was saving your ass.
Klaus is gonna kill all of you.
Yeah, and he'll kill you all now again.
The leader knows when he's got to fight another day. Now that day's here. I'm ready. You gonna fight with me?
With what?
You and what army? This army, and Klaus will just wreck them.
Your talk. You guys don't seem to get it. You lost, all right? I picked the winning side, so if you want to start a war, you're fighting against me.
Damn. Alright.
Time we got more persuasive.
Yeah, you suck at the moment, Marcel. You really suck. I don't know what this plan is.
High school?
Why don't you take the hint and mind your own business?
Oh, bloody hell.
This is my past. That makes it my business.
Get
No need to
wrecked.
get all riled up. It's not good for you, Haley.
I have tried to play nice. Last month of
Stop
pregnancy
it.
is all hormones and mood swings, so unless you
Oh,
want
last
me to
month? I
snap
should
your
get both of
arm
them,
like a
probably.
twig, I suggest that you tell me what is going on.
We made an alliance. It's gonna change everything for the wolves.
An alliance with who?
The
Klaus.
devil. Oh.
Tell me everything.
When do you think they'll bring the devil into the show?
Bad enough my mother's power was consecrated with your ancestors. The last thing I need is for you to get a look at an entire book of her dirty little tricks.
That's unfortunate. Particularly for poor Father Kieran. I guess you'll be the one to tell Cammy.
She did care about Cammy, though.
You think you have leverage over me?
You two were hooking up a few hours ago.
Be manipulated.
Oh, gambling. Yes, you will. Boom. Done. Headache attack, the same attack every time.
As long as we can retain that mutual respect, I don't see a need for any further demonstrations of power. Don't call me again.
Oh, you two are so cute. What the hell happened? There we go, the Witch Festival. God, they organised that quick, didn't they? Yeah, we want it tonight. Well, there you go, boom, done. And everyone knows.
The witches of New Orleans bless you all.
Yay! I would not be anywhere close to this festival. You just know something bad would happen. Burn! Wow, what? Do they all think it's a trick? Oh, they've got the fans on. No one's filming this for TikTok. Oh, it's popping off.
A little too easy, isn't it?
My guy just rolled up, tried to
I've
steal
been expecting you. You're late.
God, it's like Game of Thrones. Exactly like Game of Thrones. And I give you incense. And I give you myrrh.
I know we have no reason to like each other, but I want to honor what Elijah has built.
Alright,
My
Camy.
uncle worked for.
Oh, so this is about your uncle.
Like I said, I know you have no reason to help me, but Klaus said a long time ago you were cheated out of life, and if I can't help him, if you can't...
Didn't they say there's no way to revert a hex? Okay, Camy's got to try, obviously. Still her uncle, but it's a...
Klaus said you were from this era, and I thought with your red hair...
Oh, I had one just like this.
Oh, she seems to like that gift. It's like, you've done well.
Perhaps I can help you.
If you help me... Someone must know this. The song that's on now is the same artist who did the intro song to Suits. They sound similar to the intro of Suits. Someone knows the answer to that.
Joshua! What a fortunate coincidence finding you here. We have unfinished business.
Headache attack.
You need to leave here right now.
Well, to be fair, love, you're not quite as powerful as you once were, are you? You're in no position to give orders. Come along, lad.
Okay, can we talk about this?
Josh.
Oh, here we go, make it.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Back with the theatrics.
To pay homage to our beloved witches. But one very special witch has been utterly ignored. That seems a little unfair to me.
No.
No.
I don't want your gift.
Oh, that's a bit embarrassing, Klaus. In front of everyone as well.
Why you would reject me, given our past. In truth, many of us here today have been wronged in the conflict which my brother's treaty ended. Your friend Josh was involved in a plot to kill me. It would be well within my right.
Rebecca can get away. Well, Rebecca can't get away with it, but Josh can.
But in the spirit of solidarity and for your favor, Davina, I hereby pardon him.
What a hero.
Josh, from this day forward, you have nothing to fear from me.
Until you piss him off and he snaps your neck. Oh. Everyone's just giving out gifts.
What? What is it?
It's the spell that makes daylight rings.
Oh. Hell yeah, we're getting that involved. Did you need to know the spell though? Because Bonnie could just whip that spell out left, right, and centre.
We have a message for all of you from Marcel Gerard.
Oh. This is his big plan. Here we go. No. This is the big plan.
Control yourselves. This is a vulgar trick.
We do not violate our agreement.
God, Elijah. Oh, okay, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. The vampires couldn't help themselves. Oh, there you go. Fun party.
Elijah?
Haley. It's alright.
God, that happened so quick. So that's a bit of everyone. The witches, some wolves. There will be no peace. Someone did that rapid, by the way, because that will happen within like 30 seconds, so...
And that was just the warning shot. Now we double down.
What's up?
No, or not. Well, there you go.
I warned you. And yet still you return to the French Quarter.
Wow, this went really well for you, Marcel.
Then you won't know what Klaus has got going with that witch in his pocket.
Oh, whatever shall I do? I suppose I could just ask him.
Yeah, but make sure he tells you all about the secret meetings with the werewolves. That is, if he's still speaking to you once he learns that you killed me.
Do you not know me?
Oh. Marcel's not doing that. Oh! Is he gonna do it? Cary? Done?
For your violation.
Yep, there you go. Got right. What did you think was going to happen?
No.
What do you mean, no? That's the least that's going to happen, Marcel. It was such a... I told you this would happen 3 episodes ago.
Live. And you die according to my will.
Why does it always ripping hearts out? I can't even feel bad for you, either of you two. We're going to go against the originals for the 5th time. Oh, right, okay. Elijah got it sorted in like 3 seconds. Oh.
So, yeah. Picked it out earlier tonight. A friend of yours gave me a hand.
And what friend was that?
Oh, open it. See for yourself.
His head, no? Yeah. Oh, his hands.
Did you really think I would leave my mother's grimoire unprotected?
In the middle of his home as well.
I might have been naive enough to fall for you, or fear you, but I learned a lot in death. And trust me, Klaus Michelson, it's you who should be afraid of me.
Okay. Another empty threat from...
Pity. I will miss the sex.
Your friend Cammy showed up tonight. Her offering was quite sweet. It would be foolish of you to kill me, a potential ally, in defense of some powerless human who is, by the way, sleeping with your enemy, Marcel.
Oh. Just dropping that bombshell.
There will never be a peace.
Okay.
The weak will always be at the mercy of whoever is calling the shots.
Okay.
It's survival of the fittest. We need to protect ourselves.
So Marcel ruined the treaty in 1 episode.
We need to protect each other.
The treaty lasted 1 episode. Not even, really.
Well, I see that you've already avenged the little wolf. But judging by your look, you're still out for blood.
If the definition of insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting
Far Cry
different
3.
results, then surely my quest for your salvation ranks me as one of the maddest of men.
What? That was a sick line. I love that.
How casually you disavow 1,000 years of allegiance towards you.
Every time these two have a scene together is the peak of the episode.
Thought you'd support my desire to help them when in doing so I help Haley and the child.
Do not question my allegiance towards that child.
Oh, and I suppose your affection for Haley has nothing to do with your tireless dedication. Yes, you see, I saw how you cared for her tonight. Called her name in the dark.
Well, she called his name.
Those who would harm her.
I have denied every single impulse that I've ever had for that woman, out of some misbegotten respect for intentions that you don't even have.
Oh.
I'm warning you. I've forgiven you. I have stood by you. I've forsaken every single one of my desires in the name of your ridiculous redemption.
Oh my God. No more, really?
If I want something, I'll take it.
Yes, Elijah.
And nothing will stand in my way.
Oh, these two scenes are the best. The best. They're so good. Every time. And I don't know what it is with this show, but it seems like the first half of every... not every, but a lot of episodes is, like, fine. It's good. And then the second half of all the episodes is great. It really does, like, that throughout the whole... for most episodes, or just rises and rises.
Because I believe that secrets are a poison. They need to be spat out. Like your secret.
Oh, with Marcel.
About your time with Marcel.
Isn't that what you wanted? You compelled me to go out with Marcel. You made me your spy. And maybe it's your fault we got together. And you're just mad because you didn't get to control it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go kill her.
Marcel, if I see him again, I'll kill him.
Jeez. That would be the reason he'd kill him, for sleeping with Camy. I mean, you knew Marcel had a crush on her way before you did.
Girl has a natural gift for leading. She surprised everyone.
Not everyone.
Oh, I was kicking.
I want that girl to be happy.
Oof.
Don't tell her I was here.
And I'm just such a boss.
I rebuilt this city with him. And he always had my back. Even when I screwed up and forgot to have his.
When he screwed up and tried to go against the
now,
originals again.
All I can do is promise you this, T.
Well, go on.
I won't let you die in vain.
What are you going to do?
I will take back our city. Even if I have to burn it down first.
He will, though. You know he's going to go down there and stop. Oh, you've got 5 new men. Oh, pretty cool.
Going up against the originals. For real, no backing down.
Mr. Peaky Blinders, gone but not forgotten.
Your sacrifice is the final step.
Oh, she's done as well. Oh, never mind. I don't know what's happening.
What are they saying?
They're saying,
told me
gee
to let you
whiz. Oh, okay. Never mind. Jeez.
But in exchange, they want another offering.
Who's the offering? Davina?
One of their choosing.
Tell me.
Haley?
Whatever it is they want, I will make sure they get it. I swear it.
It's the child.
Oh, Haley's child.
They want us to kill Klaus's child.
I understand why the witches would want that, because they've always wanted that since F1, so that makes sense, actually. Alright, there we go, guys. That's episode 18 of the original Season 1. Really great episode, actually. Like I said in the reaction, I felt like the first half was fine. It was like a 7, high 6 out of 10. It was like just going through the motions of it. You know, the treaty, we got the werewolves, the witches, the vampires all kind of working together a little bit. Or not working together, but just chilling for half the episode. And then we get to the big party. Obviously, Marcel, he didn't succeed in his plan too well, but he did kind of get the werewolves to kind of reconsider the whole treaty, which I think is a little bit quick. I would have liked maybe another episode before we kind of got to that point, but it's not that big a deal, to be honest. It's fine. So yeah, Marcel is just chatting the same waffle he has been the last like 4 episodes. He always comes up with some random ass plan to try and take down the originals, and it has never worked. And they got Cary killed, so Cary's gone, which I don't think anyone's really going to miss apart from Marcel. Then Monique, is it? The witch there, she's pretty cool. I actually like her. She's one of the more interesting witches. Like, Davina's pretty good as well, and I like all the witches in this, actually. Like, I feel like with the Vampire Diaries, the only really interesting witch that we ever really had was Bonnie. Like, I'm watching at the moment, they've got a new witch in there who's like a twin, and she's boring as all hell. Whereas here, it's like you've got a coven of witches, and they feel like a coven, and they're actually pretty decent. I don't think they're amazing, but I think they are pretty good for the most part. Then Klaus and Elijah's scene was really great as well. Then Elijah checking on Haley. Then Klaus confronting Camy. It's like you just had some really great little moments throughout the second half of the episode, basically. So I'm a bit conflicted. If the first half was as good as the second half, this would be an easy 8 out of 10. But the first half I just don't think it wasn't bad. It just wasn't, incredible or anything. It was, but like I said in the reactions, this show does a very good job of just kind of building up every episode. Like, it kind of gets to the peak and then gets ready for the next episode. It's back down. It kind of does this wave every single episode, and for the most part, it really works. Don't get me wrong, you do get some episodes in there where it's kind of dull just throughout, or it's like up here all the way as well. But I think if we're talking for the majority, it does kind of rise really, really well. So I think I'll go the 8. I think I'll go just the 8. It's like either a 7.8, 7.9, or an 8. But we haven't had an 8 in a while. Maybe we have. Let me check. Our last 8 out of 10 was... Oh, okay, it was episode 16, but before that it was episode 12. So let's go another 8 out of 10. Why not? This is a really great one. And this is setting up for a really great kind of penultimate and finale with episodes 21 and 22. I feel like we have so much going on. There's so much that they can do. So my fingers are crossed for it. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. And I'll see you next time for episode 19. Until then, take care. Peace.